At the historic Our Ocean Conference in Mombasa, Zanzibar committed to protecting its climate-resilient coral reefs to secure its economic future. With tourism driving half of GDP and fisheries supporting 90,000 jobs, the island nation is legally safeguarding its waters through strict non-extraction replenishment zones. Deputy Principal Secretary Zahor Al-Karusi highlights that conservation and development can coexist, pitching Zanzibar as a sustainable destination for private capital, particularly within the expanding fisheries value chain.
Yeah, so in Zanzibar, just to give you a bit of a background, we have almost all of our surrounding waters of the two main islands as conservation areas. So when we commit to something, we actually go on and do it. We made this commitment last year from the UN Ocean Conference. And 1 year down the road, we have two new conservation areas that, complete the waters around Zanzibar being under conservation. So that's one. But also, we, as an island nation, we very much depend on the coral resources in terms of tourism, but also in terms of fisheries. So what we did in order to protect these reefs that are resilient reefs is to also, apart from just having a conservation area around them, but what we are doing now also is we have gazetted strategically chosen reefs within these conservation areas, and we have gazetted them as fisheries replenishment zones, which means they cannot, there's non-extraction of resources in this reef, which will definitely add to their protection.
Now, tourism is nearly half of Zanzibar's GDP, and it depends on healthy reefs. What is the cost to Zanzibar if those reefs are lost?
It's unimaginable. The cost is going to be very, very big. And the government of Zanzibar is aware of this, and that's why it's investing a lot in their protection. As I said earlier, we have gazetted their protection officially, and we will continue to do so because they are a very important part of our economy, but also in terms of our history and also in terms of our culture. So coral reefs are very, very important to Zanzibar, as they are important to the world, and the government is aware of this and is investing a lot.
Fisheries support 90,000 jobs in Zanzibar. The blue economy drove 6% of GDP growth last year. How does Zanzibar turn that into long-term investment story?
So one of the things that we've been telling everyone in this meeting is that you don't have to choose between the development of blue economy at the expense of conservation. What we are proving in our model is that we can work with both. So the sustainability of the blue economy, which is an agenda, which is the main agenda for the government of Zanzibar now, depend on healthy coral reefs and also healthy marine environment. So when we're investing in the marine environment and in the coral ecosystem, we are making long-term investment, being aware of what the value of these ecosystems are.
What would you say to a private investor looking at Zanzibar's ocean economy right now?
I would say, come to Zanzibar. It's the place to be at the moment in terms of the blue economy agenda and investment in the blue economy. We are encouraging investment in tourism, but also we're encouraging investment in the value chain of the fisheries sector, which is lagging behind the tourism sector currently. And there's big opportunities because when we are telling the communities that we should think sustainably and for the future, they have to see the economic benefits. And the economic benefits are only going to come if the investment in Zanzibar with regard to the value chain of the fisheries sector.
That was Zahor Al-Karusi, Deputy Principal Secretary at the Ministry of Blue Economy and Fisheries, Zanzibar.